Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Monday, February the 25th, and this is a quick hit on precious metals. I'm going to start off with silver, and silver looks pretty nice. We had ridden down this giant decline in the last couple weeks. It was fantastic, and we got here to the bottom last Wednesday. I think that's Wednesday. Yes, it is. Ending with a blip in the heat map, and now it is bouncing. And as of today, getting an uptick. Uptick gives us a target of right about 29, which is, or actually, you know what? I'm looking at that, getting cross-eyed. Right at 29. It is the eyeball trend line that worked so well in the past. And this is a wonderful setup because we know that this should be great resistance, or at least more than decent, and it lines up right with that uptick. That's fantastic. If we can get to that point over the next couple of days, beautiful. I would really look for a short there. I will be looking for a short there. But beyond that, what do we have? Well, we're working off the bottoming area in the heat map. Getting to 29 certainly would accomplish that. The 14-day RSI moving average is moving down, so we know the overall trend is still down in silver. But we do have most things trying to turn right now, which would be a secondary reset, either a full or a partial. CCI up, stochastics up, RSI up, MACD histogram up. Very nice. So you could look at this and say, well, 14-day RSI moving average, yes, it has room to move to the downside, but by the time the secondary reset is finished, maybe this will be at the bottom already, in which case it won't be a good setup. That is a distinct possibility. But to evaluate that further, I'm going to go to the weekly, and here we are. We definitely have a bottoming area in the weekly. It is dark red. It is trying to bounce. The weekly is very, very good about that. But beyond that, what do we have? 14-day RSI moving average, and it has even more room to move to the downside in the weekly. So yes, this is very nice, and everything except for the CCI is pointing down still in the weekly. This looks really nice. And originally we were looking for 27 on the down, but it fell too fast, and it simply was not at that trend line when it finally got there. It can be accomplished in the weekly, but beyond that, actually lower in the weekly too. But beyond that, all these things, we know 29 is decent. If we look at the volume, know about this trend line right here. We know about the uptick. What else do we have? We have major price area from the month of January, where? Right at 29. Very nice. That should be really good resistance. And even just above that is a big level from this month, about 29.20 roundabout. I think that's right. So fantastic level right here. And now if we look at the internal structure of volume, we are expecting a bounce, which is underway. What do we have? We have 5 reds. Oh yeah. Accumulation distribution just went under 2 market days ago, and we are getting a little bit of a turn on the unbalanced volume. At this moment I would assume that it will be a move up back to the trigger line and turn down, which actually is a very good thing. So where could this go? Well, if it takes about this long to get to here, and then we're going to assume that the trend line here will float down to there, so it should be under 27. And if it were to break down, wow, then it should be down here to below 26, right into that level. So very, very nice. It is still a short at a proper level in my opinion, but there it is. Very nice. Going on to gold. Gold also, nice bounce off of its bottoming area. We did get an uptick today. Uptick takes it up here to just shy of 157. And just like silver, everything else is identical. No need to rehash. And just to make sure that volume is on our side from a good level. Yep, 5 reds. Are we in danger of changing that? Only the on-bounce volume is ticking up. So, and with that bounce, yeah, I think that that looks pretty nice too. I would like to reevaluate it when it hits the uptick target before committing, but yeah, it looks pretty nice. Now GDX, which is what led us down in the first place. Any difference here? Well, let's see. Yeah, we have an uptick here. It takes us to 40. And it looks like everything else is identical except the 14-day RSI moving average has bottomed. And that is a problem. I don't especially like that. If it gets locked down here, no big deal. But if this were to turn up, I would get concerned. So that does put a little bit of a question mark at this time. And I'm going to check volume just to be sure. And everything is red. But we are in danger on the volume weighted MACD. We're in danger on the volume price trend. We are in danger on the dual volume flow. So this does give it a little bit of a issue. And if I look at the weekly, just to see what it looks like. Oh, this isn't right. I'm missing a whole bunch of data. Alright, this isn't going to tell us anything because it's not going to construct everything properly. I'm going to have to check that out. Alright, but that's it on the precious metals. It looks promising, but have to see what it looks like when it hits its uptick target on everything. And that's it. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you very much.